दीक्षांत समारोह में हार्दिक अभिनंदन करती हूँ। आज का दीक्षांत समारोह स्नातकों की उपलब्धियों का सम्मान करने का अवसर होने के साथ साथ सभी शिक्षकगण एवं अभिभावकों के प्रति आभार व्यक्त करने का भी अवसर है, जिन्होंने इस पूरे शैक्षणिक सफर में स्नातकों का मार्गदर्शन किया है। यह समारोह हम सभी के लिए गौरवमयी है। इस समारोह के सम्मान और कार्यक्रम के अनुशासन एवं मर्यादा को बनाए रखने हेतु कुछ महत्वपूर्ण घोषणाएं हैं जो मैं आप सभी के ध्यान में लाना चाहती हूं। सर्वप्रथम, दीक्षांत समारोह की पूरी अवधि के दौरान हॉल में पूर्ण शांति बनाए रखना अनिवार्य है। आप सभी से मेरा निवेदन है कि अपने फोन को स्विच ऑफ कर दें या फिर साइलेंट मोड पर रखें और दीक्षांत समारोह की अवधि के दौरान अपनी सीट्स पर कोई भी फोन कॉल ना लें। कृपया याद रखें कि आयोजन के दौरान हॉल से बाहर ना जाया जाए। दीक्षांत समारोह में अनुशासन बनाए रखने हेतु पर्सनल फोटोग्राफी या वीडियो बनाने के लिए मंच के पास आने की अनुमति नहीं है। कार्यक्रम की पूरी कवरेज के लिए आधिकारिक फोटोग्राफर हैं जो मंच पर डिग्री या पदक प्राप्त करने वाले प्रत्येक स्नातक की तस्वीरें खींचेंगे और पूरे दीक्षांत समारोह को डिजिटल रूप से रिकॉर्ड भी किया जाएगा। एक महत्वपूर्ण घोषणा जो मैं आप सभी के ध्यान में लाना चाहती हूं कि एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन के हॉल में प्रवेश करते ही सभी अपनी सीट से खड़े हो जाएंगे और एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन के सदस्यों के अपनी सीट्स पर बैठने के बाद ही आप सभी भी बैठें। जैसे ही स्टेज से ऑल राइज बोला जाएगा तो वे आप सभी के लिए एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन का स्वागत करने के लिए अपनी सीट से खड़े होने का संकेत होगा। इसी प्रकार दीक्षांत समारोह के अंत में राष्ट्रगान के लिए आप सभी अपनी सीट से खड़े होंगे और एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन के हॉल से जाने तक सभी खड़े रहेंगे। धन्यवाद। Ladies and gentlemen, today's convocation ceremony, being an occasion to honor the achievements of the graduates, is also an opportunity to express our gratitude to all the teachers and parents who have guided the graduates throughout their academic journey. This ceremony is prestigious for all of us. Now, there are few important announcements for maintaining discipline as well as the decorum of the event and to honor the spirit of the ceremony. So, I seek your kind attention for these important announcements. Firstly, absolute silence must be maintained in the hall for the whole duration of the convocation. I request you all to either switch off your phones or keep them on silent mode, and please do not receive any phone calls in your seats during the duration of the convocation ceremony. Please note that nobody will move out of the seats and should not leave the hall during the ceremony. All shall remain seated for the duration of the event so that everybody has an unobstructed view of the ceremony. All shall move from the seats only after the academic procession leaves the hall. Personal photographs and selfies or videography are prohibited in the hall. The official photographers shall carry out photography and videography during the ceremony, which can be assessed by all of us later on. All present in the hall shall rise from their seats when the academic procession arrives and be seated only after the members of procession have taken their seats. As soon as all rise is announced from the stage, that will be the signal for all of you to rise from your seats to welcome the academic procession. Similarly, at the end of the convocation ceremony, everybody shall rise from their respective seats for the national anthem and shall continue to stand till the academic procession leaves the hall. Thank you. Now, these are few very important instructions for the graduates. So, I seek the kind attention of all the graduates sitting in the hall, please. So, you shall move out of your seat only when you are asked by the faculty and ushers to line up near the stage for receiving your degree or medal. You shall otherwise remain seated in your respective places. Once your name is announced for receiving the medal or degree, then you shall come on the stage from the steps on my right side and walk to the dais in a dignified manner to receive your degree or medal from the dignitaries. Please do not turn your back on the stage at any moment. After receiving your medal or degree, you shall go back to your allotted seat only from the other end of the dais in the same orderly, sequential fashion. You shall take the aisle to walk back to your respective seat. I reiterate that no graduate shall leave the auditorium till the completion of ceremony and should be seated in his or her designated place after receiving the medal or degree. The ushers and faculty in charges from the coordination committee shall always be there to guide you. No graduate should come near the stage to click photographs or videos of their batchmates. As I have already mentioned, we have official photographers for the complete coverage of the event who shall be clicking photographs of each and every student receiving degree or medal on stage. The ceremony shall be digitally recorded and can be assessed by all of you later on. Please note that cheering, hooting, or any other type of celebration is strictly prohibited on stage and inside the hall during the ceremony. So if you really want to encourage your classmates or batchmates, so the only way of encouraging them for their achievements is through clapping. So you can clap harder and louder, but any whistling, shouting, and other forms of exclamations are strictly prohibited to honor the spirit of the ceremony, which is for all of you. So all shall sing the national anthem along with the choir at the end of the convocation program. Another last very important announcement is for all the graduates is for the group photograph, which shall be happening for each batch after the national anthem, right? So I shall be announcing from stage that the graduates shall be staying back and you shall proceed for lunch after the group photographs, the batches. So these norms are laid down for maintaining the dignity of this convocation ceremony and all must follow these. Please do not violate any norm and understand that we are here to honor your hard work. So I urge you all to cooperate with us to maintain the dignity of the ceremony. So let us create pleasurable memories of this event. Thank you. नमस्कार। स्कूल ऑफ प्लानिंग एंड आर्किटेक्चर नई दिल्ली राष्ट्रीय महत्व का संस्थान है और हम दीक्षांत समारोह मनाने में अत्यंत गर्व महसूस करते हैं। यह एक औपचारिक कार्यक्रम है जिसकी शुरुआत एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन के हॉल में प्रवेश करते ही होगी। मैं आप सभी से अनुरोध करती हूँ कि आप अपने निर्धारित सीट्स पर बैठ जाएं और शांति बनाए रखें। आप सभी का अपने सीट्स पर बैठे रहने में सहयोग सुनिश्चित करेगा कि हर कोई इस महत्वपूर्ण अवसर का पूरा आनंद उठा सके। दीक्षांत समारोह के मुख्य अतिथि श्री अमिताभ कांत, भारत के G20 शेरपा और पूर्व CEO नीति आयोग, और हमारे सम्मानित अतिथि प्रोफेसर आर्किटेक्ट अभय विनायक पुरोहित, अध्यक्ष काउंसिल ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर, कुछ समय में एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन के साथ हमारे बीच होंगे और फिर हम औपचारिक रूप से स्कूल ऑफ प्लानिंग एंड आर्किटेक्चर नई दिल्ली का 41वां दीक्षांत समारोह शुरू करेंगे। Ladies and gentlemen, School of Planning and Architecture, New Delhi is an institution of national importance and we take a lot of pride in celebrating the convocation ceremony. This is a formal event which shall begin with the entry of the academic procession in the hall. I request you all to please be seated in your designated places and maintain silence. Your cooperation shall ensure that everybody can enjoy this ceremony. So the chief guest for the 41st Convocation ceremony, Shri Amitabh Kant, India's G20 Sherpa and former CEO Niti Aayog, and guest of honor, Professor Architect Abhay Vinayak Purohit, President Council of Architecture, shall be in the venue very soon, and they are supposed to visit the exhibition in the lobby, and they will be joining us soon. So they will be joining along with the academic procession, and then we shall formally start with the convocation function, the 41st Convocation of School of Planning and Architecture, New Delhi. Ladies and gentlemen, I take this moment to acknowledge the presence of our esteemed guests, the sponsors and benefactors of various medals who have just arrived in the venue. Your gracious presence has added to the glory of today's ceremony. On behalf of School of Planning and Architecture, New Delhi, I welcome you once again. I feel honored to welcome the members of Board of Governors, Senate, Finance Committee, Building Works Committee, who have joined us today for the 41st Convocation ceremony of SPA New Delhi. I am also grateful to all the media representatives for their kind presence in the ceremony. Thank you. So this is an important announcement for all the faculty and staff members who are present in the venue. So if you are in the lobby right now, all of you need to gather in the venue, please. We are going to start the ceremony very, very soon. So I request all the faculty members and the staff members to kindly be present in the hall and be seated in the respective places. This is just a reminder for all of you to please check if you have kept your phones on the silent mode or you have switched it off. Kindly check it once again. Ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest for the convocation ceremony has arrived in the venue, so he shall be joining us very soon. I request you all to quickly take your respective seats and please keep the aisles free for the academic procession to walk through. The procession shall be here in next few minutes, and I am reminding that all shall rise from seats to welcome the procession and be seated only after the members of the procession have taken their seats. All the graduates are required to settle down quickly now, and please maintain silence. So far, the graduates have been cooperating with me. So you are wonderful people. So I express my gratitude, but please maintain silence during the duration of the ceremony, right? And all should be seated in your respective places. Do not move here and there to meet your friends. The faculty in charges from the coordination committee, please ensure that the aisles are clear for the academic procession and absolute silence is maintained from now. Your support in making this ceremony a memorable one is highly appreciated. Thank you. I welcome the guests who have just arrived in the hall. I request you all to please keep your phones on the silent mode. Nobody should leave the hall now because we shall be starting the ceremony in next 2 minutes. Your kind attention, ladies and gentlemen. The academic procession has gathered in the VIP lounge, so they shall be here within next 2 minutes. So I request all of you to please be seated in your respective places and keep the aisles free. I request you all to please settle down. The academic procession shall be arriving in another minute. Please keep the aisles free. I request the faculty in charges and ushers from the coordination committee to kindly take charge of the situation and check that the aisles should be absolutely clear for the academic procession. I am reminding everybody that everybody will be standing for welcoming the academic procession. So I shall be announcing it from stage. स्कूल ऑफ प्लानिंग एंड आर्किटेक्चर नई दिल्ली की ओर से मैं आज के प्रतिष्ठित 41वें दीक्षांत समारोह में शामिल सभी अतिथिगण का हार्दिक अभिनंदन करती हूं। एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन हॉल में प्रवेश कर चुका है और मैं आप सभी से अनुरोध करती हूं कि प्रोसेशन का स्वागत करने के लिए कृपया खड़े हो जाएं। Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of School of Planning and Architecture, New Delhi, I extend a warm welcome towards all who have joined for today's prestigious 41st Convocation ceremony. The academic procession has entered the hall, and I request you to kindly keep standing for welcoming the academic procession and be seated only after the members of the procession have taken their respective seats. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may please be seated. So we are privileged to have on stage Shri Amitabh Kant, India's G20 Sherpa and former CEO Niti Aayog, as chief guest for the 41st Convocation ceremony. Professor Architect Abhay Vinayak Purohit, President Council of Architecture, as guest of honor, and Professor Architect Habib Khan, Chairperson, Board of Governors, SPA New Delhi. Professor Dr. Yogesh Singh, Director, SPA New Delhi and Vice Chancellor, Delhi University. Then we have Professor Dr. Meenakshi Dhote, Dean Academic. Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar, Dean Student Affairs. Professor Dr. PSN Rao, Dean Planning and Development. Professor Dr. Sanjay Gupta, Dean Research and Faculty Welfare, and Registrar Shri Virendra Kumar. May I now invite all the dignitaries on the dais for lighting the ceremonial lamp. now invite the Registrar, Shri Virendra Kumar, to take charge of the convocation proceedings.
Thank you, ma'am. सुप्रभात, नमस्कार, गुड मॉर्निंग। मंच पर विराजमान सभी अतिथिगण और विद्यालय के पदाधिकारी, ग्रेजुएट्स, प्राउड पेरेंट्स, आप सभी का हार्दिक अभिनंदन, स्वागत, आभार। गुड मॉर्निंग। May I now request Honorable Chairperson BOG Professor Habib Khan Sahab to welcome and felicitate the chief guest Sri Amitabh Kant ji. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। I now request Honorable Chairman sir to welcome and felicitate the guest of honor Professor Abhay Vinayak Purohit, President Council of Architecture. विद्यालय के माननीय निदेशक महोदय से अनुरोध है कि सर आप चेयरमैन साहब का स्वागत करें, बीओजी चेयरमैन प्रोफेसर हबीब खान साहब का। Thank you, sir. May I now request Dean Academics, Professor Meenakshi Dhote ma'am, to welcome and felicitate Professor Dr. Yogesh Singh, Honorable Director, SPA, New Delhi. Thank you, ma'am. Honorable Chairman, sir, I have the honor of requesting you to kindly declare the 41st Convocation open.
I declare the 41st Convocation of School of Planning and Architecture, New Delhi open.
Chairman sir, I now request all present to please rise for the invocation. Let there be invocation. I now request Honorable Director Sir, Professor Yogesh Singh Sir, to kindly deliver his welcome address and present the annual report. Sir.
Namaste, good afternoon to all of you. Shri Amitabh Kantji, Chief Guest of 41st Convocation of SPA, G20 Sherpa and former CEO Niti Aayog. Professor Abhay Vinayak Purohit, Guest of Honor and President Council of Architecture. Professor Habib Khan, Chairperson Board of Governors SPA. Professor Meenakshi Dhote, Dean Academics. Professor Ashok Kumar, Dean Student Welfare. Professor P.S.N. Rao, Dean Planning. Professor Sanjay Gupta, Dean Research and Faculty Welfare. Shri Virendra Kumar, Registrar of SPA. Honorable members of SPA Senate, Board of Governors, Finance Committee, other statutory bodies, respected head of the departments, distinguished faculty members, invited accomplished guests, proud parents, happy alumni, my friends from media, and my dear intelligent and gifted students, good afternoon again. Good afternoon to all of you. As a director of this premier institution of national importance, that is School of Planning and Architecture, I welcome you all on this very special, auspicious and important day, that is 41st Convocation of SPA. The graduating ceremony is the most significant day in the Institute calendar. It is a profound and defining moment for graduates, and SPA takes pride in their accomplishments and achievements. Congratulations to all graduating students. Congratulations. I would like to welcome Honorable G20 Sherpa Shri Amitabh Kantji in this 41st Convocation of SPA. If I think about Shri Amitabh Kantji, few thoughts immediately comes in the mind. What a prolific orator, outstanding performer, doer, thinker, and result-oriented son of Bharat, and former CEO of Niti Aayog. भारत को आगे बढ़ाने में, भारत का मान बढ़ाने में आपका उल्लेखनीय योगदान है। गर्व है हम सबको आप पर मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं। He also served as Secretary of Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion from 2014 to 2016, Government of Bharat. Key drivers of flagship national initiatives. We all have heard those initiatives: Startup India, Make in India, Incredible India. He is also the author of many books like Branding India and Incredible Story, Incredible India 2.0, The Path Ahead, Transformative Ideas for India, Made in India. He is very effective, energetic, and positive person. His dedication and hard work, remember me few lines of Anwar Shaur, which I would like to quote Anwar Shaur here. इत्तफाक अपनी जगह, इनको देख के मुझे लगता भी है, इत्तफाक अपनी जगह, खुशकिस्मती अपनी जगह, इत्तफाक अपनी जगह, खुशकिस्मती अपनी जगह, खुद बनाता है जहां में आदमी अपनी जगह। ऐसा अपनी जगह बनाने वाले अमिताभ कांत जी का मैं स्वागत करता हूं। I would also like to welcome Professor Abhay Purohit, President Council of Architecture, as guest of honor in this 41st Convocation. He is an alumnus of VNIT, Nagpur, and IIT Kharagpur. He is a praiseworthy administrator and worked on many committees related to education and professional reforms in education. His contribution is widely recognized. His contribution is widely recognized and appreciated in the world of planning and architecture. His presence and guidance will inspire and influence all of us. I welcome you, sir, in the convocation of SPA. And SPA is also very lucky to have a very respected and distinguished chairperson board of governors, architect Habib Khan ji, who is the alumnus of VNIT Nagpur and University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. He is a former president of Council of Architecture and member advisory board, NAB Delhi. He is an outstanding architect. He is an outstanding architect and an avid painter, and has exhibited his paintings on Mahabharat, Ramayana, and Kabir. He has written the theme song, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao campaign in Maharashtra. We are very lucky to have such a chairperson in SPA. My dear graduating students, you are our pride. And please maintain this throughout your life. Please maintain this throughout your life. We are fortunate to have you all as our students in SPA. Always remember, my dear students, always remember, your degree is just a piece of paper. Your degree is just a piece of paper. Your education should be seen in your behavior. This is very important. And the same thing has differently said by Wasim Barelvi. डिग्रियां तो तालीम के खर्चे की रसीदें हैं साहिब, डिग्रियां तो तालीम के खर्चे की रसीदें हैं साहिब, इल्म तो वो है जो आपके किरदार से झलके. That's why your conduct, dedication and hard work will decide your future. Achieve greater heights and always be a responsible player in life and never be a spectator. Now the time is very right, everything is right. We cannot afford you to be spectator there. Please be a player, performer, like our chief guest, Amitabh Kantji. My dear graduating students, the journey of SPA is very inspiring and encouraging. We started as a small department of architecture in Delhi Polytechnic in 1941. Delhi Polytechnic means primarily an engineering institution. Now it is Delhi Technological University, Delhi College of Engineering, and then the full university, Delhi Technological University. It was a small department, and now today the school is an institution, Institute of Eminence under the School of Planning and Architecture Act of 2014. So this journey from a department of a polytechnic, Delhi Polytechnic, to a full-fledged institution of eminence is a result of the hard work of all the directors, faculty members, and alumni, great minds of India, those who have made SPA as SPA. I would like to thank today for their contributions and accomplishments. As we all know, we have 12 departments of studies offering 13 UG and PG programs, 10 highly specialized centers in the different areas of planning and architecture. We have very outstanding faculty and bright students who have made SPA as a reputed, respected, and result-oriented institutions of Bharat. We have over 1,264 students, and out of which about 50% are female students. It's a matter of pride to all of us. And as per National Institution Ranking Framework, our institution is placed at 5th position. We are proud of our faculty, alumni, students, officers, officials who have made SPA as SPA. Congratulations again. Today on this 41st Convocation, we are conferring 387 degrees, 21 postgraduate medals, 12 undergraduate medals. We are also conferring 12 PhDs today, and out of these 387, PG degrees are 235, UG degrees are 140. In SPA, we are running 10 PG programs, Masters of Architecture, in Architectural Conservation, Landscape Architecture, Urban Design, Masters of Building, Engineering and Management, Masters of Design, Industrial Design, Masters of Planning, Regional Planning, Transport Planning, Urban Planning, Housing, and an undergraduate program, Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Planning, Bachelor of Building Science, Bachelor of Building Science, and PhD programs in all disciplines. My dear students, our country is a country of performers. Our country is a country of performers, and in its Amrit Kal, it means for next 24-25 years, we have to further accelerate our performance. Always be a contributor wherever you work. Always be a contributor and positive person in the life. एक बात ध्यान रखना कि जिंदगी में देने वाले बनना, जिंदगी में देने वाले बनना, क्योंकि लेने वाले तो बहुत हैं और आपको अपनी जिंदगी में बहुत सारे मिलेंगे भी जिंदगी में। आप देने वाले बनना, और ये देने लेने का चक्कर भी छोड़ो तो कम से कम रोने वाले मत बनना जिंदगी के अंदर। रोते लोग किसी के लिए कुछ नहीं करते, कभी रोते वाले मत बनना, रोने वाले मत बनना। मैं कुंवर बेचैन साहब की एक कुछ पंक्तियां कोट करूंगा कि जब रोने वाले की बात है, आप अपने आंचल को भिगोती ही चली जाती है, अपने आंचल को भिगोती ही चली जाती है, जिंदगी रोई तो रोती ही चली जाती है। नेक कामों में देरी ना करिए साहेब, देर होती है तो होती ही चली जाती है। आपने जिंदगी में अच्छा काम करने के लिए देर नहीं करनी है। I once again congratulate you all and wish you a very successful, happy and enjoyable life ahead. May God bless you and always be with you. और जिंदगी में बच्चों खुश रहना, खुश रहना, क्योंकि याद रखना कि सबको गिला है कि हमको कम मिला है, पर हमेशा सोचना सबको गिला है कि हमको कम मिला है, पर ये सोचो आप जितना कितनों को मिला है। इसलिए खुश रहना, जिंदगी में खुश रखना, खुशी का माहौल बनाना। एंड lastly I want one promise from the students of reputed institution that we will not do anything in our lifetime which is against the interest of our country. हम अपनी जिंदगी में ऐसा कोई काम नहीं करेंगे जो देश के खिलाफ हो। कितने बच्चे हैं जो मुझे देंगे वायदा? हाथ खड़े करो। अरे देख देख के क्यों कर रहे हो, कर दो खड़े हाथ। और पेरेंट्स भी हैं, गेस्ट हैं, वो सब भी बच्चे हैं देश के तो सभी बच्चे हैं। तो मैं आपसे सबसे वायदा मांगता हूं कि अपनी जिंदगी में ऐसा कोई काम नहीं करेंगे जो देश के खिलाफ हो। अगले 25 साल बहुत अच्छे रहने वाले हैं, हमको अपनी भूमिका खोजनी है। आपको बहुत बहुत बधाई, ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं।
Thank you, Director Sahab, for enlightening the graduates and audience with your insightful thought and wisdom. I now request our Honorable Chairperson, sir, to kindly deliver the Chairperson's address.
नमस्कार। मंच पे विराजमान आज के 41वें दीक्षांत समारोह के मुख्य अतिथि G20 शेरपा एवं भूतपूर्व मुख्य कार्यकारी अधिकारी नीति आयोग श्रीमान अमिताभ कांत जी, कार्यक्रम के सम्मानित अतिथि शिक्षा मंत्रालय अधीन भारतीय वास्तुकला परिषद के अध्यक्ष श्रीमान अभय पुरोहित जी, दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के कुलगुरु एवं योजना तथा वास्तुकला विद्यालय के निदेशक डॉक्टर योगेश सिंह जी, योजना तथा वास्तुकला विद्यालय के समस्त अधिष्ठाता डॉक्टर मीनाक्षी धोते, डॉक्टर PSN राव, डॉक्टर संजय गुप्ता, डॉक्टर अशोक कुमार, प्रभारी कुलपति श्रीमान वीरेंद्र कुमार जी, मंच के समक्ष उपस्थित समस्त महानुभाव, योजना तथा वास्तुकला विद्यालय के शासक मंडल के सदस्य, अभिषद, प्राध्यापक, अध्यापक, विद्यार्थीगण, समस्त कार्मिकगण, समस्त योजना तथा वास्तुकला विद्यालय के परिवार के सदस्य, वास्तुकला समुदाय के सदस्य, आमंत्रित अतिथि, पत्रकार समूह, स्नातक छात्र छात्राएं, देवियों सज्जनों, 17 नवंबर कार्तिक शुक्ल पक्ष चतुर्थी की पावन प्रातः में मैं आप सबका हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं और हृदय की गहनता से अभिनंदन करता हूं। On behalf of the Board of Governors, I am honored to preside over the 41st Convocation of SPA New Delhi, an institution of national importance and higher learning in architecture, planning and the built environment. Along with Professor Dr. Yogesh Singh, Director SPA Delhi, I would like to acknowledge the efforts made by Dr. Meenakshi Dhote, Dean Academic, Professor Dr. Sanjay Gupta, Dean Research and Faculty Welfare, Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar, Dean Student Affairs, Professor Dr. PSN Rao, Dean Planning and Development, and Shri Virendra Kumar ji, Registrar, along with all those people who have worked behind the stages to make this day possible and this event successful. Every convocation is critically important to the SPA New Delhi fraternity. It is an absolute and personal honor to be a part of the SPA family, and more so on this auspicious occasion where the SPA New Delhi is seeing yet another batch of change makers going out into the world with the resolve to bring about a change. This is a momentous occasion when we celebrate our learnings and scholarships and take the pledge to practice the values and ethos in the life ahead. I congratulate and wish everyone receiving degrees and awards the very best and hope that you would sincerely contribute to making the world a better place to the very best of your capabilities. This you would be able to do by pushing boundaries and moving out of your comfort zone. Felicitations to the director, deans, members of various governing bodies, heads of the departments, teaching faculty, registrar, and administrative and support staff who have tirelessly worked to provide the best teaching and learning environment. Few years ago, you had aspirations, anxiety, and maybe fear in your eyes when you would have entered the portals of this institution. I am sure today the same mixed emotions are crossing your mind. You have grown as individuals, and slowly you will emerge as practitioners of your respective professions. The feeling of achieving something and completion of a phase of learning is overwhelming. I am sure the feeling at your teacher's end of having shaped and groomed a young mind of the future is equally great. It is an awesome feeling for both you and your teachers. Very soon you will make a transition from the protected cocoons of an institution to the vagaries of a professional field. I cannot say if there will be success or failure. What I can surely say is there is going to be struggle. Success and failure follow struggle. A good institution trains you indirectly to face this struggle and come out winners. I hope and wish the best for all of you. Within the confined cocoons of your college, you have had the unique opportunity to develop and test your values and attitudes, to extend your capacity to think critically and creatively, and to develop specialist skills, all of which you would give you the ability to face the world. सितारों से आगे जहां और भी हैं, अभी जिंदगी के इम्तिहान और भी हैं. सितारों से आगे जहां और भी हैं, अभी जिंदगी के इम्तिहान और भी हैं. तू शाहीन है, परवाज है काम तेरा. तू शाहीन, शाहीन means eagle, kite, bird which soars high. तू शाहीन है, परवाज है काम तेरा. परवाज means flying high. तू शाहीन है, परवाज है काम तेरा. तेरे सामने आसमां और भी हैं. As young graduates stepping out into the professional world, I am sure you have been made well aware that the world is a much different place than it was 30 years ago. This can either make you feel very intimidated and overwhelmed. Some of you may be in denial mode, or it could be making you very eager and excited. All this depends on how you see the change. Change can either be perceived as a threat or a discomfort, or you could choose to see it as an opportunity for growth, presented opportunity and innovation. It is therefore critically important how you see and adapt to change, a choice that you will have to make. You must also remember that while we have achieved great scientific and engineering heights, and yet we are humbled by the unprecedented climate change risk, uncertainties, and socio-cultural challenges in a world that is rapidly urbanizing. We are living in an era of great challenges of global urbanization and industrialization. This era presents acute built environment challenges where you have a critical role to play. I am very hopeful that you are ready to play that role and take India forward on the path of economic growth and human well-being. With the current scientific and engineering achievement and solutions, you can also draw on India's glorious past and rich heritage. I always think that knowledge never ages. Only relevance to resolve societal challenges change. If the past knowledges help us transcend the current challenges, you might as well use such knowledges. I am using knowledges in the plural because diversity of knowledges has relevance to address the diversity of national and global challenges. It is a well-known fact that there are no ready-made answers to the current challenges. New questions have to be addressed with pragmatic and innovative solutions. As an institution of national importance, I am sure that our faculty has trained you enough to begin the search for finding out new possibilities and opportunities for nation building. I would also like to argue that as professionals engaged in shaping the built environment, you are uniquely positioned to contribute to climate mitigation efforts at a global scale. All you have to do is to own responsibility and apply solutions creatively and pragmatically with a passion to create cleaner, greener, more sustainable built environments. As professionals, your goal has to be equitable distribution and efficient production of built environments which could be sustained in the long run. With great pride, I would like to remind you that although sustainability and resilience are new age terms coined by the West, we can proudly say that we belong to a part of the world in which sustainable, net zero and zero waste were all part of our very ethos of existence. What this means is that we do not have to start from scratch. We already have a rich heritage of traditional wisdom and practices that can tap into and find clues for passive, low technology, design solution and strategies to address the emerging problems of the new age. All it takes is a lot of imagination, which I can confidently say your generation has no dirt of. Whatever role you have chosen for yourself, whether it is a practitioner, academician, or a researcher, please remember that the changing world needs you to advocate positive change. As Gandhiji has said, be the change that you wish to see in the world. The future of this country and yours will not be delivered by professionals who work in isolation, but rather these challenges will be met by people who are able to lead across disciplines, professional to professional. Any institute's distinctive strength should be in encouraging its students to collaborate and put their integrated knowledge to work for the common good, an inclusive kind of leadership for our country. I also exhort you to carefully and sensitively look at emigration of indigenous talent, the so-called brain drain. While it is important to widen your learning in foreign lands, the acquired knowledge has to be used and utilized for the betterment and advancement of our country. We at SPA Delhi are aware of this and are augmenting our education system to meet the challenges that lie ahead. There are two types of people. People who stand on the sidelines as observers, commentators and critics, and those who actually step into the arena and through hard work, drive and determination make a difference. This requires great effort, commitment and sometimes even courage. As future alumni of this institute, I expect you to do all this and much, much more. I had a teacher when I was studying partly Hindi and partly English medium, a Hindi teacher who used to say that we don't need Bhagwan Rams in our citizens. We want all of you to become Lakshmans. And I used to wonder as to why he used to say this, and at the 7th or the 8th standard, we did not understand the connotation of what that meant. Now this reminds me of a poem which says, चारू चंद्र की चंचल किरणें खेल रही हैं जलथल में और स्वच्छ चांदनी बिछी हुई है अवनी और अंबर तल में, पुलक प्रकट करती है धरती हरित तृणों की नोकों से, मानो झूम रहे हो तरु भी मंद पवन के झोंकों से। पंचवटी की छाया में है सुंदर पर्ण कुटीर बना, उसके सम्मुख स्वच्छ शिला पर धीर वीर निर्भीक मना। जाग रहा ये कौन धनुर्धर जबकि भुवन भर सोता है, भोगी कुसुमा युद्ध योगी सा बना दृष्टिगत होता है। किस्मत में है व्रती वीर ये निद्रा का यूं त्याग किए, राज्य भोग के योग विपिन में बैठा आज विराग लिए। बना हुआ है प्रहरी जिसका उस कुटीर में क्या धन है, जिसकी रक्षा में रत इसका तन है मन है जीवन है। मर्त्यलोक मालिन्य मेटने स्वामी संग जो आई है, तीन लोक की लक्ष्मी ने ये कुटी आज अपनाई है। वीर वंश की लाज यही है, फिर क्यों वीर ना हो प्रहरी, विजन देश है निशा शेष है निशाचरी माया ठहरी। सो ये कविता हमारे पूर्व राष्ट्रकवि मैथिली शरण गुप्त जी की कविता है, और इस कविता में मुझे नहीं लगता कि लक्ष्मण के मनोभाव और मनस्थिति का जो वर्णन है हिंदी साहित्य या कोई भी साहित्य में इससे अच्छा कहीं और नहीं किया गया है। आप लक्ष्मण की निष्ठा देखिए। मुझे ये बात 20-25 साल बाद समझ आई कि हमारे वो गुरु क्या कहते थे, उनका क्या मतलब था। आज के वर्तमान काल में मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम राम की समानता करना, अनुकरण करना या कोई भी काल में बहुत बहुत मुश्किल है, असंभव है, दुर्मिल है। और हमको भगवान राम तो एक ही है, राम तो एक ही है, परंतु हम सब लक्ष्मण बन सकते हैं। लक्ष्मण की जो निष्ठा थी, लक्ष्मण की जो आस्था थी, जो विश्वास था, जो प्रेम, लगन और प्रतिबद्धता थी राम के लिए, अगर हम वही निष्ठा, आस्था, प्रेम, लगन, विश्वास, प्रतिबद्धता अगर अपने राष्ट्र के लिए जगाएंगे तो मुझे पूरा 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 भरोसा है कि हमारा राष्ट्र विश्वगुरु बनने के लिए बहुत जल्दी उस रास्ते पे पहुंच जाएगा। और मैं अपने स्नातक नहीं, वर्तमान और स्नातक छात्र छात्राओं से ये आशा करता हूं, अनुरोध करता हूं कि हमारे राष्ट्र की वो खोई हुई गरिमा और वो खोई हुई महिमा को पुनः स्थापित करने में हम सब की मदद करें और सामने आए। क्योंकि हमारा वो जो राष्ट्र था, जिसमें जैसे कहा गया सुजलाम सुफलाम मलयज शीतलाम सस्य श्यामलाम मातरम, और शुभ्र ज्योत्स्ना पुलकित यामिनीम फुल्ल कुसुमिता द्रुमदल शोभिनीम और सुहासिनीम सुमधुर भाषिनीम सुखदान वरदान मातरम। जिसका मतलब ऐसे राष्ट्र में जहां स्वच्छ जल की नदियां बहती थी, जहां पे मलेच्छ पर्वत से चंदन जैसी शीतल वायु बहती थी, फूलों की सुगंध वृक्षों के बीच से बहती थी, जहां पे हरी भरी फसलें लहराती थी, और जहां के रहने वालों की, वहां जहां के निवासियों की हंसी प्रकृति से सुंदर थी, और उनकी बोली और उनकी भाषा परम आनंद देती थी। इस सुख का वरदान जो हमें मिला था, हमें इस सुख के वरदान की पुनः स्थापना करनी है। और मैं आप सब से, आने वाली युवा पीढ़ी से, भावी युवा पीढ़ी से ये आशा रखता हूं कि आप सब अपने आप में अंदर का लक्ष्मण जगाएंगे अपने राष्ट्र के लिए। हम सब अपने लिए तो सोचते हैं, अपने प्रियजनों के लिए भी सोचते हैं, परंतु अगर हम राष्ट्र के लिए सोचना शुरू करें, राष्ट्र हित में अगर बात करना शुरू करें और अपने अंदर का लक्ष्मण अपने आप में जगाएं, तो मुझे पूर्णतः यकीन है, पूर्णतः भरोसा है कि हमारा राष्ट्र एक दिन बहुत जल्दी विश्वगुरु बनेगा। एक बार पुनः मैं आपका बेहतर, सफल, सार्थक, आनंदमय एवं आनंदित भविष्य एवं श्रेष्ठतर जीवन की मनोकामना करता हूं और आप सभी को हृदय से बधाई देता हूं। जय भारत, जय हिंद, धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Chairman Sahab, for enlightening the graduates and students with your thought, wisdom, and mythological references, poems. We are obliged, sir. Thank you. I would like to request guest of honor, Professor Abhay Vinayak Purohit ji, to kindly deliver his address. Sir.
Vande Mataram. And I just saw that there is one stool out there, and I was thinking that there has to have some space beneath also, so to adjust with the mic. Shri Amitabh Kanji, Professor Architect Habib Khanji, Professor Dr. Yogesh Singh ji, Professor Dr. Meenakshi Dhote ji, Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar ji, Professor Dr. PSN Rao ji, Professor Dr. Sanjay Gupta ji, and Shri Virendra Kumar ji, the dignitaries of the dais, faculty members of SPA, students, and their proud parents. I bring greetings from Council of Architecture, and all those who are graduating as such, they are now quite often going to come with Council of Architecture for many works and many situations. I congratulate all those who are going to get PhD, those who have done their Master of Architecture in Architectural Conservation, Landscape Architecture, Urban Design, Master of Building Engineering and Management, Master of Design in Industrial Design, Master of Planning, Environmental Planning, Master of Planning Housing, Master of Planning Regional Planning, Master of Planning Transport Planning, Master of Planning Urban Planning, Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Planning, Bachelor of Building Science. When I read this list of specializations, I'm very, very happy that we are trying to create excellent professionals in various fields. But let us also understand that we are at crossroads. And this has to be very, very clear, because now you are going to go outside in the real world situations, and you have to see to it that the knowledge which you have gained is actually used for the benefit of the society. And that is a sort of a mandate which has been given to you by the institutions like SPAs, specifically SPA Delhi. I'm very, very sure that when you receive your education here, maybe 3 to 4 times or more sort of amount has been spent on every student by the government. And the time is there whereupon, and why these centers of excellence have been established is essentially because you are going to lead the society in your profession. Now, when we talk about leading the society, it also is essential that you are going to serve the society. And I think that was the spirit with which Habibji was, referring to the situation, whereupon you say that you have to be a Lakshman to, Ram's fine, but Lakshman's is the much, much better preposition, because whereupon you are supposed to perform. And that is what is required. I would tell you a small story, which is actually which has been experienced. I was interacting with one of the very, very senior architects of the first generation architects of India, a few days back at Chennai. And I was asking him a question, a simple question. We said that we see that the types of the values which were there in the beginning of the starting point, post-independence, in the initial years, the sort of the commitment to the field and the sort of the innovation which is expected to be done and the commitment which has to be done as such seems to be fading away gradually. And what could be the reason for it? Because one thing which we have to understand is that all right, that we are talking about also sort of, achieving a money or maybe, but that is not the end of it. Unless otherwise, we see you are in a profession, and if you are in a profession, you are known by your services. I mean, that is the definition, that is a term. You are being paid by fees. So we are not talking about the profit, we are not talking about the commission, we are not talking about, that means that you have a lot of professional ethics which need to be followed. It is a service to the society. Now, if that is what it is as such, then whatever urban infrastructure which is coming in or rural infrastructure which is coming in, has it achieved that kind of a peak whereupon we can claim that we have delivered to our fullest capability? And the answer is known to us. And there is a need that we should understand and we should commit ourselves and we should deliver what is required to be delivered professionally. And which means that there is no hanky-panky scenarios which has to be done. Let me congratulate you also on one aspect which is very, very important. You are absolutely at a right time, at a right place, in a right country. Because this is a time whereupon we are talking about the development in a big way. This is a time whereupon the government is actually also geared up to export architectural services across the world. This is a time whereupon the type of the projects which have never been seen by my generation or the previous generation are happening just like that. This is a time of the opportunities whereupon you are going to deliver your services. This is a time of collaborative services. We have to understand, so we have to understand that which you are going to get is very, very different. But at the same point of time, one thing which is required is that whatever you have learned is not the end in itself. I mean, they say famously that when you do your PhD as such, it is, first license basically to, now you know that how to carry out the research. So that should not be the end in itself as such, but whatever you have done, you have to take it forward and you have to see that it becomes a sort of an implementable thing. Architecture always has been something whereupon you intend to demonstrate the things rather than only putting it up in theories. So please look at it as to how are you capable of, using your knowledge, your expertise in the best possible way. My best wishes are with you. The days which are going to come are going to be beautiful days for you, I'm very, very sure. Do not, and that has been said, do not actually settle for something which is lesser, because that is not done. That is not the profession professionals are for. Do not compromise. Have a patience. I mean, philosophically, I would go with that. I say that they call it as a Shraddha, Saburi, Vishwas. I mean, all these things should be happening around when we talk about, a profession. Because I keep on saying this, that if you want to earn the money as such, then only money if is the concern, then you need not get educated like the way you have got educated. So that investment should not be a wastage. There are a lot of different ways by which you are capable of achieving just the money, but money has no value in itself, unless otherwise it is properly used. And that is what you could be capable of doing in the best possible fashion. Let me tell you another thing, that 95% of the population of India still doesn't have access to architectural services. Now this is very funny, but this is the fact. The number of architects which are required to us as of date has to be at least 1:10,000 in the proportion of population. And which gives you a number of about 14 lakh architects required as of date, whereas the practicing architects which are available today are not more than 50,000 even. The reason is that we have not proven to every person that architecture services are inevitable services in the built environment. We should be capable of reaching, we should be capable of serving every person, because architecture is as much as that of a medicine or law or chartered accountancy. It makes basically a value proposition to the life and to the environment. My best wishes are with you. I'm very sure that you would succeed. May God bless you. Thank you very much. Vande Mataram.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I now request our revered chief guest, Sri Amitabh Kanji, India G20 Sherpa, to kindly deliver the convocation address. Sir.
The guest of honor, Professor Abhay Vinayak Purohit, the distinguished chairperson of Professor Architect Habib Khan, the director was also the Vice Chancellor of the Delhi University and a very distinguished Vice Chancellor who's brought major reforms in Delhi University, Professor Dr. Yogesh Singh, the Dean of Academics, Dr. Meenakshi Dhote, Professor Rao, the Registrar Shri Virendra Kumar, all the other guests on the dais, the esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2023 from the School of Planning and Architecture, New Delhi. It is a great honor and a privilege for me to address all of you on this very momentous convocation ceremony. This occasion is not just a celebration of academic achievement. It is a testament to the dedication, resilience, and creativity that each one of you has displayed throughout your journey in this very esteemed institution. I've always believed that planners and architects is the most important occupation for India, and I've always believed that it's the most creative journey for any student. Very early in my career, I was fortunate to work as Secretary Tourism in Kerala. That time, nobody had heard of Kerala as a tourism destination. People used to go to Rajasthan or to Kashmir, and I was fortunate to have developed it as God's own country. But one of the things we clearly did was, when we started on that journey, was that we will not ape the West, we will go back to the roots of Kerala. That was the time when a lot of money was coming in from the Gulf. Families after families were destroying their traditional houses, building up houses which were based on Gulf architecture. But tourism brought back the traditional Nalkittam houses of Kerala and restored them. We went back to the roots of Kerala. We went back to the traditional Ayurveda of Kerala. We went back to the traditional houseboats of Kerala on which not a single nail is used. We went back to the traditional martial arts of Kerala, Kalripet. We went back to the traditional cuisine of Kerala, and we went back to the traditional culture of Kerala, Kathakali, Mohiniyattam, and we brought them all center stage. But one of the things we did was that all the architectural designs of resorts and of tourism destination was based on traditional Kerala architecture. And that is when I felt that I've probably got into the wrong profession of getting into IAS. I should have been either a planner or an architect. Because I realized that if Indian cities have to be given a new life, only planners and architects can do that. And as you embark on this journey, beyond these worlds of School of Planning and Architecture, remember the words of the renowned architect Frank Lloyd Wright, who said, "The mother art is architecture. Without architecture of your own, we have no soul of our own civilization." And therefore, we need to get back into our own civilization. We need to get back into our own soul. And that is what architects need to do. And planning and architecture is very important because India's process of urbanization has just begun. And in the next 5 decades, India will see about 500 million people getting into the process of urbanization. Actually, every minute we are seeing 30 Indians moving from rural areas to urban areas. And that means 500 million means that in the next 4 to 5 decades we'll be creating 2 Americas. 2 Americas. Now, when America was urbanizing, land, gas, water were all cheaply available. And therefore, America had the luxury of actually destroying railway companies. Their car companies, Ford and General Motors, bought over the railway companies, destroyed them so that cars could sell, fossil fuel cars could sell. And America grew on the back of highways, it grew on the back of cars, and therefore, American cities were made for cars and not for people. And today in America there are 1100 cars per 1,000 people. There are about 900 cars per 1,000 people in Europe. In India there are just about 30 cars per 1,000 people. And therefore we have the advantage of not having the legacy of making cities for cars. We can design our own cities. And India have been a very reluctant urbanizer. Actually, for 6 decades, we did not have a scheme for urbanization. And it's only in recent times that the government has focused on sustainable urbanization. And therefore, my view is that planners and architects have to play a very key and critical role in designing a new India of tomorrow. A new India of tomorrow which will be highly sustainable. And this is important because India needs to do planned, innovative and sustainable urbanization. And it's important because master plans are critical for managing urbanization. The urban India actually consists of 7,933 settlements, and it has statutory towns and it has census towns. And while we have statutory towns which are governed through municipal corporation or municipalities, we have close to about 3,892 census towns which are classified as urban. They are classified as urbans, but they are governed as rural. And they are governed as rural because there is no master plan there. Many of the municipalities do not have master plans. But census towns, 3,892 census towns, which will go on to be about almost 5,000 census towns, which are urban in nature, do not have a planner. None of them have plans. And therefore, this is very important, that this uncatered and ignored urbanization, and that is unsustainable urbanization, will actually destroy India. And therefore, to my mind, it's very important that we have planners, we do proper planning, we do sustainable planning, because when you drive from here to Rajasthan, you will see urbanization taking place, but it's all unsustainable urbanization. And therefore, how do we build up sustainable urbanization is very critical. And this would require planners, this would require architects, this would be a challenge to actually do proper spatial growth, and without this, India will not be able to benefit from urbanization. Because it's important to understand that urbanization is the biggest driver of growth. America and Europe have all grown, China has grown in recent times at 10-11% per year for 3 decades on the back of urbanization. And urbanization, to my mind, will be the biggest driver of India's growth story. And therefore, my view is that we need sustainable urbanization. We need cities which will grow and evolve on the back of transit-oriented development. Planned development has to be on the back of rapid transit network, and rapid transit network has many benefits. And therefore, when you plan out on transit, that is either for buses or transit-oriented, the urbanization takes place on either side of that transit-oriented development. And therefore, we do not need to repeat the mistakes which the western part of the world has done of making cities for cars. We need to make cities for buses. People travel by buses. It's much better to have electric buses on the back of which people will go, and that will bring social harmony. The poor and rich will all travel by buses. And that is the model which we need to do, so that you do not have extra spaces for car parking and you do not pollute the cities, the kind of air quality which we are seeing in Delhi and Mumbai. It's all happening because of the model of urbanization that we are doing. And therefore, India has no legacy issue of huge car ownership. Imagine if we have 1,100 cars per 1,000 people in Delhi, Delhi will be destroyed as a city. And therefore, we need to have public transportation-based, people-centric design of cities. So, my view is that planners must support bus rapid transit system, light rapid transit system, mass rapid transit system, and non-motorized transit systems. We need to make our cities, and go back, when I was studying in school here, I used to cycle 20 kilometers to go to my school. 20 kilometers I used to cycle. Nobody walks in Delhi now. Nobody cycles. I've not seen any students cycling. Nobody is walking. And therefore we need to, our challenge is to completely reverse the process, reinvent it and make it for cities for cycling and walking. And if you do not do this, we will make our cities which will not be worthy of living. And therefore we need to make places to live, work and play. And this has been done in many of the global south cities. If you look at the model of Curitiba, Brazil, the BRT, the bus rapid transport system, carries about almost 2 million people a day, and you are able to access it within 1.5 minutes of walk. So each one of us should be able to access bus rapid transit systems. And that is how cities are made. And therefore my view is that as you get into the future, please ensure that we are able to plan in a sustainable manner. We are able to plan for cities which grow on the back of transit systems. We are able to make cities which are for cycling and walking. And therefore, my view is also that there is a need to greatly densify our cities. We have made our cities very sprawling, very, very sprawling, and we need to learn from the model of Singapore, which has demonstrated that actually densification and verticality leads to better living. You are able to access shops, you are able to do your shopping, food, cuisine, everything by a vertical living. And Singapore has demonstrated that in a small area, densification, but densification linked to public transport system and better infrastructure leads to better livability. And therefore, and by doing this, they brought down the environmental costs very low. So when Singapore was doing this new urbanization, what did they first do? They brought in metro, they brought in light transit, they brought in bus, they brought in all forms of public transportation before they got into new vertical cities there. So that everybody now travels from there only by buses or transit systems. And very few people use cars. Nobody uses cars. So my view is that densification of cities, we've created sprawling cities, very sprawling cities, because our architects and planners copied the model of the United States of America. And we did not copy the Eastern model of development, and therefore we need to reverse all our town planners. You go to any town, the planners are all obsessed with the mind of America. Whereas we need to reinvent all that, and this is very important. So fourthly, I think one of the biggest challenge which all of us will face will be the challenge of water. And water will be a very key determinant in our ability to sustainably manage our cities. And therefore, it's very important that Indian cities, 30 Indian cities are facing a very acute water crisis. We in Indian cities need to collect water, treat, reuse water. We need to collect all used water. We need to fully sewer our water. We need to charge for water. We need to ensure that there are no leakages. There are meters inaccurate. There are metering of water. The meter inaccuracies are corrected. All this is very critical. And therefore, planners need to plan for cities which have public transportation and which have inbuilt water systems, where every drop of water is recycled. Singapore is actually retreating water for human consumption. All the water which they are using is being retreated for human consumption. And they've demonstrated, they did not have water. The treaty with Singapore, with Malaysia was to end. Singapore would have died without water. They demonstrated that the will to recycle every drop of water, every drop of rainwater. And that is what our planners need to do. And this is very important. And to my mind, this has very, very big implication in the due course, because if we are not able to manage our water, we'll be left with cities dry. We'll have, we have 17% of the world population, but only 4% of the water resources, and therefore recycling every bit of water is very important. The other important point is that while we consider urbanization is a very important driver of growth. There is a need to build up a professional cadre of professional urban managers and create an ecosystem of light touch regulation, and we need to ensure that states are able to provide, give importance to good planners. Because without good planners, without professionally qualified planners, and without giving importance to planning, all these states will not be able to grow in the future. And all these states will end up doing unsustainable urbanization. And therefore, my view is that successful states require successful cities, and for successful cities are fundamental to a successful nation. It's not states which are important, it's successful cities which are important. And successful cities requires great planners and great architects. And all of you are actually builders of the new India. The new India cannot be built without planners and architects. And that is why when I was asked to be the chief guest, I readily agreed, because I really think it's a great honor for me to come and speak to all of you, because my belief always has been that India cannot grow, India cannot progress in a sustainable manner, India cannot create new cities, India cannot create transit-oriented development, India will never be able to manage its water resources, India will never be able to be an advanced, developed country which is going to become a $5 trillion economy or a $10 trillion economy, or go through its Amrit Kal period as envisioned by our Prime Minister without students of planning and architecture. And therefore, it's the most important thing to my mind is to have the best planners and architecture in this country, because urbanization, and to my mind, students of planning and architecture, and particularly from the School of Planning and Architecture, you will be the biggest instrument of growth, you will be the biggest instrument of job creation, you will be the biggest instrument of elimination of poverty in India. And to my mind, you will be the biggest driver of India's destiny in the future through its Amrit Kal period. And I really want to take this opportunity to wish you all the best, a great future. You all are very fortunate to study in this very outstanding institution of national importance. It's one of the most prominent institutions which India has. It's an outstanding students with some of the most outstanding professors and teachers. You should all be very grateful to your parents to have put you in such an outstanding students. And when you graduate from here and become great architects and great planners, which the world will recognize in future, always remember your parents who've done great service to you by putting you in this esteemed institution, and always remember the professors who've given you the tools, the techniques to make you a great architect and a great planner. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening the students and audience with your insightful thought and Amrit Kal vision for Viksit Bharat. May we have the huge round of applause for our revered chief guest. I would now like to request Chairman, sir, that, sir, I pray that students who have been examined in the academic year 2022-23 and found qualified for the award of various degrees may be admitted to their respective degrees for those present and in absentia.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chairperson Board of Governors of School of Planning and Architecture, New Delhi, I admit the students who have been examined in the academic year 2022-2023 and found qualified for the award of respective degrees for those present and in absentia.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman, sir. I now request Professor Dr. Meenakshi Dhote, Dean Academic Ma'am, to please take charge of academic tasks involved for award of medals and degree certificates to the graduates. Ma'am.
Namaskar. I welcome all of you and congratulate the graduates for their respective award of medals and degree certificates, and request all of them to come and receive their award one by one as soon as their name is announced. Will the PhD graduates rise? I request the chairperson, Professor Architect Habib Khan, to give degrees to PhD graduates for the session 2022-23. Will the graduates present themselves to the chairperson as soon as their name is announced and receive the degrees? Jyoti Singh, Priyanka Gayen, Shruti Sharad Nagdeve, Luke Judson, Lalit Kumar, Kushagra Sinha, Laghu Parashar,
अभी आप रुक लीजिए मैं बताता हूँ इसके बाद उसका नाम उसके बाद आप ये लोग
Machavarpu Naga Venkata Pavan Kumar, Monica Singh, Naina Gupta, Vaishali Gajanan Gijre, I request Chief Guest Shri Amitabh Kanji to give medals and prizes to the postgraduates who have won academic distinctions. SPA Gold Medal for the best student of Master of Architecture, Architectural Conservation, Ambu Mohan. SPA Gold Medal for the best student of Master of Architecture, Landscape Architecture, Himanshi Sharma.
ये आपका इनका नाम ले लिया हाँ इसका बात कर लेंगे अभी तो वो ओपन पे कर हिमांशी यस हिमांशी उसके पास है आप बोल
SPA Gold Medal for the Best Student of Master of Architecture, Urban Design, Janani LK. SPA Gold Medal for the Best Student of Master of Building Engineering and Management, Shruti Pulupula. SPA Gold Medal for the Best Student of Master of Design, Industrial Design, Vandhare Pratik Prabhakar Vandana. SPA Gold Medal for the Best Student of Master of Planning, Environmental Planning, Rahel Anacharian. SPA Gold Medal for the Best Student of Master of Planning, Housing, Shiona T. Rajiv. SPA Gold Medal for the Best Student of Master of Planning, Regional Planning, Patil Pooja Sandeep. SPA Gold Medal for the Best Student of Master of Planning, Transport Planning, Rohan Vardhan. SPA Gold Medal for the Best Student of Planning, Urban Planning, Shaptami Sarkar. Professor T.J. Manikam Gold Medal for overall best academic performance of the Master's Program for the session 22-23, Afia Siddiqui. Dr. P.C. Jain Alumni Gold Medal for scoring highest CGPA in first and second semester Master Degree course, Building Engineering and Management, Amulya Gupta. Professor S.K. Narayana Memorial SPA Alumni Gold Medal for the best thesis in final year examination in Building Engineering and Management, Simran Grover. Professor Narendra Juneja SPA Gold Medal for best performance in individual project in landscape design, Siraj M. Professor N.S. Saini SPA Gold Medal for best thesis of Master of Planning, Urban and Regional Planning, Patil Pooja Sandeep. Professor M.R. Agnihotri Award for securing highest marks in design project for Master's Degree course Industrial Design 22-23, Gaikwad Darshan Udhav and Vandhare Pratik Prabhakar Vandana.
नाम बोल दिया आपने प्रदीप उसके बाद
Shriya Anand Award for the Best Performance in Landscape Architecture, 4th semester during the academic session 21-22, 22-23, Himanshi Sharma. Siddharth Khitolia Award for the Best Overall Performance in Landscape Architecture, Session 21-22, 22-23, Bhagyashri Nitin Girgaonkar. Professor R.C. Gupta Best Achiever Award for Meritorious Student in First Year Regional Planning, Ved Prakash Kumar. Jagmohan Memorial Award for Postgraduate Planning Students from 2nd, 3rd and 4th semester, shared by Shriya Thakur, Pragati Singhal and Ved Prakash Kumar. Dr. S.K. Kulshrestha Research Award for securing highest marks in PG Planning Studio, Nancy Grover. PG. Thank you, Shri Amitabh Kanji, for giving away the PG gold medals and awards. You're most kind. I request guest of honor, Professor Architect Abhay Vinayak Purohit, to give medals and prizes to undergraduates who have won academic distinctions for session 22-23. Will the graduates present themselves one by one as soon as their name is announced? SPA Gold Medal for the Best Student of Bachelor of Architecture, Vithika Seth. SPA Gold Medal for Best Thesis, Bachelor of Architecture, Ejad Mahmood. SPA Gold Medal for the Best Student of Bachelor of Planning, Kanika Gupta. SPA Gold Medal for the Best Thesis of Bachelor of Planning, Ahana Chatterjee. Professor T.J. Manikam Gold Medal for Overall Best Performance in Bachelor's Program 22-23, Vithika Seth. General Proficiency Prizes in Bachelor of Architecture. First prize, Ejaz Mahmood. Second prize, Vithika Seth. General Proficiency Prizes in Bachelor of Planning. First prize, Ahana Chatterjee. Second prize, Manisha Chaurasia. Ved Prakash Memorial Scholarship for Best Student in 4th Year Architecture, Dhanya Gurunathan. Abhijit Day Award for 4th Year 7th Semester Bachelor of Architecture, shared highest marks in design, shared among Dhanya Gurunatham, Divya Darshini, Pranjal Singh, Vasudha Channi. Professor M.N. Chatterjee Award for securing highest marks in subject Planning Theory 1 and Planning Theory 2, Bachelor of Planning, shared between Meet Kumar and Ritam Basu. Professor S.K. Kulshresh Research Award for securing highest marks in Planning Studio, 4th year, Bachelor of Planning, Ahana Chatterjee. Thank you, sir. With this, we complete the distribution of the awards and medals. Will the graduates of all master's degree program rise? I request Architect Professor Habib Khan, Chairperson, Board of Governors, to kindly give the degrees to the postgraduates. Will the graduates present themselves to the Chairperson one by one as soon as their name is announced to receive the degrees? Master of Architecture, Architectural Conservation, Ambu Mohan. H. Vaishali. Jennifer Samuel. Kumbhar Prajakta Ratnakant. Shri Jita Maiti. Nidhi Pratap. Piklesh Shivani Vilas. Pradhan Ishina Kaustup Mukta. Rishabh Sharma. Maria Khan. Vaishnavi Jayant Chaudhary. Aishwarya KP. Dilraj Singh. Swarnali Das. Rachna Rani. Master of Architecture, Landscape Architecture. Akanksha. Akhila Majid. Aksha J. Rajan. Aksha. Amit Krishnan. Anjali A. Nair. Cecil Cynthia PJ. Cecil Cynthia PJ. Harsha Ezutu Purakal. Himanshi Sharma. Kritika Krishna. Riya Sunil Sadavarte.
Bhagyesh is not there. She's not there.
Sriraj M. Swati Gupta. Jigisha Dave. Joshi Pinak Naresh. Megha Bharti. Navyana H. Shinde Saundarya Lakshman Vimal. Shinde Saundarya Lakshman Vimal.
राम कुमार के बाद ये आगे तो राम कुमार के बाद बोला
Shobhana Saxena. Ram Kumar A. भाग्यश्री नितिन गिरगांवकर, मास्टर ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर अर्बन डिजाइन आकाश पंचल, अनुषा कुमार, देवादित्य मैती, दीपाली कुंटेटा, दिव्या जैन, दिव्या जैन, गुंजन जयंत बुजाडे, हरीश आरोपुला, जादव सागर सुनील श्रद्धा, जनानी एलके, खांडेकर रुचा मदान, मैसूरिया दिव्यकांत भरत भाई, मोहम्मद हुसैन, मोनिशा पी, नंदजा चोपड़ा, नवमी सीजी, ओमकार मल्लिकार्जुन मठ, पवन के एम, ऋत्विक साई बुसम, दीक्षा जैन, मोहम्मद आसिफ अंसारी, पुष्पांजलि रजक, तन्मय कोले, मास्टर ऑफ बिल्डिंग इंजीनियरिंग एंड मैनेजमेंट आसमा अहमद, अमूल्य गुप्ता, अमूल्य गुप्ता, आशिमा, गोपिका नायर, Gauri Prajapati, Hilor Sharma, Kamala Charanya T.S., Kriti Jain, Lakshana P., Madaka Ruchit Rao, Mohammad Monis, Muhtashim Ahmad Siddiqui, Pramod Kumar Sahu, Puneet Grover, Rohan Roy, Simran Grover, Shruti Pulupula, Tanushri, Master of Design, Industrial Design, Adiba, अच्छा अंजलि शर्मा, अतुल ललित, बुशरा रहमान कशिश, इकबाल कबीर, करण दास, प्रज्ञा, श्रेष्ठा ढाली, दीपांशु कोचर, मास्टर ऑफ डिजाइन, इंडस्ट्रियल डिजाइन, अदीबा, आयन कार, आयुध रियाज, गायकवाड दर्शन उद्धव, Kamal Jangid. Lovish Gangwar. Mayur R. Nayak. Manoranjan Ghosh. Niharika Walia. Pooja Chauhan. Rahul GM. Sana Salim. Shivani Kumari. Shreya Malhotra. Shubham Jain. Vivek Ramachandran. Vandhare Pratik Prabhakar Vandana. Master of Planning, Environmental Planning, Akash CP. Abhay Soni. Ayush Garg. Grishma S. Vijay. Kritika Kaushik. Millie Arora. Moturi Bhavana. N. Sai Kumar. Nancy Grover. Rahel Anna Cherian. Sanjana Shrikant. Shivangini. Shreya Rastogi. Debashri Hafila. Master of Planning, Housing. Aditya Kumar Singh. Akhilesh Singh. Amreen Jilani. Dolharkar Shruti Sandeep Vaishali. Khyati Chaube. KM Vaishnavi Chaudhary. Manmeet Sharma. Nalini Sharma. Nikita Mittal. Pedi Sandeep. Pitala Pavan Kumar. Pradeep Singh. Pragati Shankar Kale. Piyanshu Ranjan. Ratika Agarwal. Riddhi Saxena. Raunak Tiwari. Sanjana Sinha. Shona T. Rajiv. Shipra Anand. Shibin Sabu. Siddharth Nikhil Sahasra Bhojani. Vaishnavi Vinod Chaudhary. Yatharth Sagar Singh. Master of Planning, Regional Planning, Abna C. Azad. Achal Chaudhary. Ankadlas Yuvasri. Apurva Meena. Archana Dwivedi. Bhavya Thakkar. कैवीवाला अदिति नितिन भाई. Krati Sharma, M. Anushri Nair, Patil Pooja Sandeep, Rahul Verma, Sukriti Suman, Surjali Das, Sushmita Agarwal. Master of Planning, Transport Planning, Nitesh Maurya. Okay. Abhid NV, Ayush Maurya, Akash, Amit Kumar, Anaga R. Nath, Ankita Das, Arun Kumar, Bharti Singh, Devarshi Purwar, Gaikwad Rupesh Ram Sanjana, Gajjar Himalaya Kamlesh Urvashi, Harsh Gaur, Muskan, Neeti Gautam, Parul Ravindra Avasthi, R. Prathipa, Rahul Chakrabarti, Rajdeep Kaur Chaudhary, Rohan Vardhan, Sarthak Jain, Syed Mohammad Faraz, Walusa Sai Kiran, Master of Planning, Urban Planning, Ashwa Ahsan, Afia Siddiqui, Amit Sarkar, अनन्या झा, अंशुल कुलश्रेष्ठ, अश्विनी कुमार, आयुषा बाथम, बनोरे सावी गजानन कल्पना, भावना झा, चौधरी निखिल सुनील, दिव्यांशु यादव, गेदम रेणुका साई, गुरुचरण छाबड़ा, काव्या एम, कुलदीप तिवारी, महिमा सूर्यवंशी, माता अरुणिमा राव, माता अरुणिमा राव, मौनीता सरकार, नताशा सरस्वती, ओमवीर कुमार, पूनम पत्ता, रचिता जैन, रेंचेन चोइकी, साहिल हरबंश, सौरभ राजेश गुप्ता, शीतल कुमार कश्यप, शिवम कुमार साहू, श्रेया सिंघल, सोहम कर्माकर, सुनिधि गुप्ता, मोरले तुषार युवराज, यशस्वनी शर्मा, सप्तमी सरकार, सिकंदर कुमार, शिवांगी सिंह, Thank you, sir, for giving away the master's degrees. Will the graduates of bachelor's degree rise? I request Professor Dr. Yogesh Singh, Director, School of Planning and Architecture, to kindly give the degrees to the graduates of Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Planning, and Bachelor of Building Science. Bachelor of Architecture, Achal Mahur. Abhi Manoj Bilala. Akash Nogia. Aman Raj. Animesh Palewal. Arithro De. Arjun Khurana. Aryaman Kashyap. Ashna Shrestha. Atul Raghunath. Avani Gupta. Ayushi Bansal. Bharti Asmita. Bompalli Sai Rutvik. C. Tilak. Chaitanya Gyaneshwar Gajbiye. Danish Akram. Diljotpal Singh Purba. दिव्यांश, एजाज मोहम्मद, गणेश आनंद घटे प्रकाश, हर्षिता रविंद्रन, हिमानी, इब्राहिम हितवाला, ईशिका सिंह, जयंत नेगी, जोआन जोसेफ, जोसेफ मैथ्यू एराथू, खुशी सरकार, क्षितिजा प्रसाद यादे, मुखिल डीएस, मुकुल बगोरिया, मुस्कान रामफल, मुस्कान संधू, निशांत कुमार, ओसामा जिया खान, पीयूष गहलोत, प्रबलीन मदान, प्रज्वल एसआर, प्रत्युष आनंद, प्रियांशु अविनाश पारदी, प्रियंका अग्रवाल, राम अरोरा, राम्या अशोकन, राणा दक्षिल विजय भाई, रिज्जू अग्रवाल, रिया खत्री, सचिन शर्मा, साहिल जैन, शीन परिमू, श्रोनित जैन, सिमरन कौर कपूर, सौम्या गुप्ता, शुभदीप सरकार, सुखविंदर कौर, सुमित कुमार शर्मा, स्वाति सुमन, श्वेता रविचंद्रन, वंगारी राहुल, विथिका सेठ, यश जैन, आकांक्षा शिल्पी कच्छप, अनुराग गौतम, अजहरुद्दीन, भाष्यम पवनी, दीपक जहांगीर, फेमी सुजन रेजी, हरदीप सिंह, हार्दिक मित्तल, हर्षित राजीव गुप्ता, इशिका सर्वागी, के तेजस्वी, कमल कौशल मावरी, केशवराज एस, कोलक सौवर्य मित्रा, प्रदीप शूरा, प्रशांत पाल, रितेश कुमार, साहिबा शुक्कुर, Shahiba Shukud and Sanawar Nahid, Sheikh Sadiq Rasool, Shashwat Prakhar, Shivani Yadav, Shrishti Garg, Stanzin Shotstock, Supreme S. Nalkun, Surabhi Sharma, Tharun Katrikeyan S, Uday Pratap Gupta, Konda Shashi Kiran Reddy, Mohammad Hassan Ahmad, Nelly Sam Prakash, Sundaram Kumar, Thokala Naga Gopi, Shreyas N, Sayanti Bala, Tarun Kumar, Bachelor of Planning, Ahana Chatterjee, Akash Mahore, Ishita Singh, Gautam Agarwal, Ishita Bansal, Kanika Gupta, Manisha Chaurasia, Nikhil Bansal, Parnika Singh, Utkarsh Verma, Vineet Kumar, Saurabh Singhal, Rohit Dharmaraj Chege, V. Nandkumar God, Toish Porwal,
एक चीज़ बीएससी का एक बीएड का भी बोल रहे हैं।
Mansi, Bachelor of Building Science, Avula Jyotiraditya Saish, Bachelor of Architecture, Shubha Jayant,
एक ये presentation दे दो।
You can give it to them later. Thank you, sir, for this. Okay, there are some.
कौन सा डिपार्टमेंट? ये जो बीच में नहीं आया है नॉट आर्किटेक्चर, वो बाद में दे देंगे। उसको बाद में
Shri Jagmohan Memorial Award to Postgraduate Planning Student Pragati Singhal.
एक डिग्री का एक भी आपको डिग्री
Certificate. Bachelor of Architecture degree, Mohammad Hassan. Thank you, sir. It is my privilege to propose a vote of thanks to the persons who contributed in making this 41st Convocation a grand success. Shri Amitabh Kanji, India's G20 Sherpa, former CEO Niti Aayog, for accepting to be the chief guest and delivering the convocation address. Professor Architect Abhay Vinayak Purohit, President Council of Architecture, for accepting to be the guest of honor on this occasion. Professor Architect Habib Khan, Chairperson Board of Governors, for presiding over the convocation and motivating the students for their future career. All the graduates and their parents for making the convocation a grand success. I convey my personal congratulations to the graduates. Our esteemed members of the Board of Governors, Senate, Finance Committee, and the Building and Works Committee, all heads of the departments, and all guests for having graced the occasion and blessed the graduates. All our former professors, faculty, alumni, and members of the staff for showing their continued relationship with the school. The officials and staff of the Ministry of Education, Government of India, and the members of press for making it possible to organize the event and take care of all necessary sanctions and due publicity. All the student volunteers for participating and contributing to various events. All the faculty and staff of the school for their untiring efforts in taking care of all details under the leadership of the director, Professor Dr. Yogesh Singh. I would like to particularly mention the various teams that were headed by Professor Dr. Poonam Prakash, Shri Virendra Kumar, Dr. Chandrani Nyogi, Shri Girish Kumar, Professor Dr. Chatrarekha Kabre, Professor Dr. Jyoti Pandey Sharma, Dr. Ruchita Gupta, Dr. S.P. Srivastava, Dr. Prabjot Singh Sugga, Dr. Shubhajit Sarkar, Dr. Aarti Grover, Professor Dr. Bandana Jha, Professor Dr. Biswas, Shri Parag Anand Meshram, Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar, Dr. Chetna Singh, Professor Dr. Seva Ram, Shri Sushil Kumar Solanki, Professor Prafulla Parlewal, Dr. Jatinder Kaur, and Professor Dr. Sanjay Gupta. There was a whole team of people associated with the ones I have taken name who have worked behind the scene. I have tried capturing few names, but all these persons required deep appreciations. We have received several invites and who have sent their best wishes for the convocation. My sincerest thanks to them as well. Finally, my personal thanks to Professor Dr. Poonam Prakash, Nodal Officer for this convocation, Admission and Examination Section, Shri Anuj Bharadwaj, Shri Ajay Sharma, and Shri Manohar Lal from Establishment for taking care of overall arrangements and coordinating with the various teams. My personal apologies in case I have missed any person or any activity due to oversight, but definitely not intentionally. Thank you all. Jai Bharat, Jai Hind. Chairperson, sir, I request you to kindly declare the 41st Convocation closed.
मैं इस 41वें दीक्षांत समारोह के समाप्ति की घोषणा करता हूं। धन्यवाद।
I request all the heads of department to come on the dais to join for the national anthem. I request all present to rise and join in singing the national anthem.
आप सभी से निवेदन है कि दीक्षांत समारोह के एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन के हॉल से बाहर जाने तक आप कृपया खड़े रहें। All are requested to continue to stand till the academic procession leaves the hall. I request the dignitaries, members of BOG, Senate, Finance Committee, Building Works Committee, distinguished guests, media representatives, faculty and staff to join for lunch in the lawns between gate number 1 and 2 of the auditorium. I request parents to join for lunch in the lawns between gate number 2 and 3 of the auditorium. So there are signages and ushers for guidance. The graduates shall also join for lunch in the lawns between gate number 2 and 3, but after the group photographs of their respective batches. So thank you so much for joining us today. You have been a wonderful audience. Jai Hind. The graduates shall stay back for the batch photographs. So we shall have lunch together. I shall call the batches one by one. Dear graduates, kindly pay attention. Another 10 minutes, then we can proceed for lunch. So now I call upon stage all the PhD graduates for the group photograph. All PhD graduates, kindly join me on stage for the group photograph. The graduates can be seated now. I request the faculty in charges and the ushers from the coordination committee to kindly manage the graduates. They need to be seated till the batch photographs are done. Kindly be seated